Join us now for Get Fit on ATMC TV, your community channel.
Hi, I'm Ashley Brown at BCC Fitness and Aquatic Center, and today we are going to be doing Pilates abs. I am joined by Jeannie Singley, who's going to be doing our modifications, and Terry Hansen. So let's go ahead and get started. So first you want to make sure you bend your knees, do your pelvic tilt to lower that back onto your mat. We're going to bring our knees up into tabletop position and lift that upper body. Jeannie's going to keep her feet flat on the floor for that modification. First, we're going to start with our leg taps. So reaching out nice and far, lifting those shoulder blades up nice and high to get an extra contraction in those muscles. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale through that nose, exhale through that mouth. Let's take it to a double. Double and lift. Double and lift. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees into a little ball. Tuck that chin into your chest. Take a deep breath. Inhale out, nice and long body. Exhale back into a ball. Deep breath, inhale out. Exhale back in. Elongate that body. And if you want to do modification, you can follow Jeannie, which she's going to keep one leg up, or you can follow Terry. The important thing is to look all the way up when you stretch that body out and then tuck that chin back in to keep that spine in that neutral position. Now, as you can see, our ladies here have their abdominals engaged, their belly button all the way back to that spine. We're going to do 4 more. All the way out, nice and long. 2, last one. And bring that body back into a ball. Legs go straight up. We're going to lift the shoulder blades off that mat. We're going to do a 1 leg drop down. Bring it back up to meet that other leg and drop down. If you need a little assistance with your neck, you're more than welcome to put your hands behind the head. Engage those abdominals. Inhale. Exhale. At any time, if you feel a strain in your neck, you're more than welcome to drop your head and your shoulders back on the mat. All right, let's turn these legs into scissor legs. Lift those arms. Keep those abdominals engaged. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees in. Extend that left leg out. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, extend that right leg. And again, you're more than welcome to put that head back on your mat. You never want to feel a strain in that neck. Exhale. You should feel those tummy muscles starting to warm up. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Grab those knees in the back. We're going to roll up. From here, you're going to extend those legs, bend them, and roll back. Back up. Modification is you can put those hands behind those bottoms exhale. As you kick those legs out. We're gonna do 2 more. Last one. Bring those knees into tabletop. From here, hands go behind those heads. We're gonna do bicycle crunches. Extend that leg. Give me 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1, and relax. We're gonna stretch that spine just a little bit by taking your fingertips to your toes. Tuck that chin under, nose down to the knees. And roll back up. We're gonna turn over for some variations in your planks. All right, we're gonna take our elbows down on the mat, extend those legs out, and you're gonna keep those hips lifted, roll those shoulder blades back, shoulders right over those elbows. I want you to hold that plank. Again, you can look at Jeannie, she's doing the modification. And then if you notice, Terry's got her hips and her back nice and flat. Her tummy muscles are engaged and her head's in nice, that neutral position. So she's not looking underneath her chin, she's looking straight out. And if you need to take a break, just drop your knees at any time and then come back up to reposition that body. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of variation with those planks. We're gonna tap out and in, out and in, out to the side and back in. Do we feel that in our tummies, ladies? Out and in for 4, 3, good job, ladies, 2, and 1, good. Go ahead and take a break. Let's stretch that back just a little bit, hands nice and flat, tuck those toes under, lift that body up. And bring that body back down. This time we're gonna extend our plank, arms full extension. So from here, Jeannie's gonna do the modification. She's gonna keep her knees down. Terry and I are gonna extend our legs fully. We're gonna go into side plank. So we're going to turn, extend that arm all the way up. And notice I'm not dropping my hips, I'm keeping my body nice and straight. We come back into a regular plank, then we're gonna do it on the other side. Extend that arm all the way up. Beautiful form, ladies. Back down, back up. All the way up, reaching for the sky. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other. Bring that body back down. And last one. Back into our plank. Another variation. We're gonna bring our knees up to our elbows and extend that plank back out. Up and extend, tummy's nice and tight. In and out. Again, modify those planks if you need to. If you feel it in your lower back, just lift those hips just a little bit higher. Notice how Terry's shoulders are directly over her wrist. You want to keep it just like that so you don't overwork those shoulders. Belly button all the way to your spine, ladies. You should feel those tummies warmed up, burning a little bit. 2 more. Last one. Now let's go ahead and rest into a downward dog. Bring it up. Drop those heels a little bit. Walk it back out. This time we're gonna go back down onto our elbows and we are going to extend our left arm. We're gonna tuck it under and we're gonna turn into a side plank. Let's go. Under, plank, under, tuck it all the way under, and rotate back up. Yes, that's fine. Good, notice they are tucking all the way under as they rotate their body and then coming all the way up. Give me 2 more on this side, ladies. And notice Jeannie has her knee down in that modified position. Let's do our other side, ladies. Give me 6 on the other side. Hopefully you're feeling this in your tummies at home. Good, just tucking that arm under. From the back, you're just stacking those shoulders just as you do in that side plank. How many more do we have, ladies? Good. 2 and 1. Good. Go ahead and bring that body down into that plank. Hold it here. Hold that plank. Tummies are nice and tight. Go ahead and drop those knees. And let's bring our bodies back into a child's pose and stretch that spine. One more time. Reach all the way out. Forehead comes down. Good. Now bring that body up on the mat. So we have hit our abdominals in all different angles. We're going to work on those obliques really quickly. So extend those legs out to the corner of your mat. Top of the arm on top goes straight up. You're going to roll that body back just a little bit, and you're going to reach up for those ankles and down. Good. Up and down. So you want to imagine the top of your hip coming up to the bottom of your rib. Give me 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go ahead and turn on to the other side. So extend that body nice and long. My body's at an angle. My toes are pointing to the front of my mat. I'm going to roll back just a little bit. Arm full extension. Bring it up and down. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're doing a great job. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. So that was our Pilates abs. Check out our website at bccfitness.com and our Group X schedule for more of our abs classes. We have 4 free abs classes a week. And you can check out Terry's classes and Jeannie's classes online as well. Thank you for joining me today.
Well, when I became the AD, this was something that I had really wanted to start. Probably at that time, I didn't really realize how much work that it was going to take. We really wanted to recognize our athletes that have been successful here. And then once you start recognizing athletes, you definitely wanted to recognize, the people that helped. It could have been supporters, principals, coaches, community members, because there are a lot of people that go into making your athletic programs, successful.
I was not expecting that. What I did for the children was a pleasure to me. I didn't think I ever, when I retired in '98, I would see, it was a blessing to see some of them right on to today that would say good things about how they fared at West Brunswick with the little things I slipped and give them extra bread, extra fries or whatnot. And that was a blessing to me right there. I not never think about this.
Jimmy called me up on the phone and told me and congratulated me, and it's kind of a surreal moment. At my age, I have kind of a unique perspective on West Brunswick sports because the school started in the early 70s. And I was, I remember 6, 7, 8, 9 years old going to see them play. So I've pretty much seen everyone that's ever played from there through the 90s and the 2000s. And there have been some amazing players, and so it's quite an honor.
Our initial thought was to do 5 per year, but once we got to looking at the numerous nominations that we had, we knew that 5 would not work. So talking to some other people that had started it, they said, why don't you do a big class the first year and then kind of go from there. So that's kind of that was our idea, and so we decided to do it that way. When we kind of started thinking about this program, we needed financial help. And we reached out to some people, and ATMC was just fabulous with what they did, and their donation allowed us to start the event. I mean, without their help, the Hall of Fame would not be. So that was something that we're very appreciative, and we hope we can be partners for years to come.
This is ATMC TV, your community channel.
Hi, I'm Jeannie Singley, one of the group fitness instructors here at the BCC Fitness and Aquatic Center. Today I'm joined by Ashley Brown and Terry Hansen, also some instructors that we have, and we're going to be taking you through a power yoga. So this can be done at any level, whether you have yoga experience or not. Just follow along and make sure you come check us out for some other classes if you're interested. So all we'll need is a mat or a soft surface. You can take your shoes off, have your shoes on, whatever you're comfortable with. So we're going to get started in a tabletop position today. So in our tabletop, we're going to spread through the fingers. Think about clawing the mat with the pads of your fingers, keeping the shoulders directly over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Now, as the hips are over those knees are about hip distance apart. From here, we're going to take it into cat-cow. So on your inhale, inhaling through the nose, you're going to sink the chest down, lifting the chin. And on our exhale, we're going to press back into the mat, rounding the back and tucking the chin. So let's go through that a few more times. Cat-cow is a great way to warm up the spine. So this is something you can do every day to start your day off right and get that spine moving. Inhaling into your cow, exhaling into your cat. And one more time. To start to warm up the hips, we're going to take it into some hip circles. So send those hips all the way to the right. Send them back to the heels, over to the left, and walk those hands forward so the hips can drop. Going around and around. And as you get to the top, we're going to stop and take it in the other direction for me. Take it over to the left, back to the heels, over to the right, and drop those hips forward. One more time. And back up. Coming into our puppy pose to open the front of the shoulder, you're going to keep those hips directly over the knees, walk the hands forward, and just drop the forehead to the mat, using that breath to release through the front of the shoulders. In and out through the nose, allowing that exhale to let you release any stress or tension in the body. And we'll come back up, back to that tabletop as we come into our bird dog. So let's set up that tabletop one more time here. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and then we're going to extend that left leg out. My gaze is coming towards the top of the mat, and then I don't want to shift over onto that right hip. So think about turning that left hip back down and elongating. From here, we're going to take that right arm and extend it out. So opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching nice and long. And what you want to feel is almost as if you're being pulled in opposite directions. So you're reaching out through the crown of the head, lengthening through the spine. Now we're going to start to warm up that core by pulling that elbow into the knee and then extending it out. So as you pull elbow into knee, try to round through that back and then extend the spine nice and long. Good. Let's match our breath here. Exhale as you come in, contracting through the abdominals. Inhale, extend it out. 2 more times. In and out. 1 more goes in and out. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna bend that back knee. Take your right hand, reaching around towards the top of your left foot and open it up. Lifting that chest. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And release it back down. Let's make the other side match. So set up that tabletop, spreading those fingers, clawing the mat. Extend the right leg out this time. As you extend the right leg, we turn that right hip back down. So pull that belly button up towards the spine, and then we'll extend the left arm out. So as we extend, there's no reason to lift through that chin. We're just softly looking towards the tip of the nose, lengthening, using our breath, thinking about creating space between each of the vertebrae. Take a deep breath, inhale. On the exhale, pull the elbow into the knee, rounding the back, and then inhale to extend it back out. Exhale in, and inhale out. Try to get that elbow to tap the knee. 2 more times. And bring that left hand down, straighten through that right leg, and then we're gonna bend it. Start to take the left hand to the top of the foot, opening up, lifting through the chest, losing that breath. And release it down. Let's curl those toes under and lift those hips up into your downward facing dog. So in that down dog, spreading through the fingers, we roll the shoulders down away from the ears so there's space. If I were to move my ears from side to side, I would hit the inside of my bicep. Lift up to the tippy toes so those hips go up, up, up towards the ceiling, and then start to pedal out through the feet. Lengthening down the back of the leg. Look up towards the top of that mat. Let's step the feet forward to fold and hang out here for a minute. Take the hands to opposite elbows. Shake the head yes and no. And let that body just sway side to side. Arms are gonna come out to the side with a nice flat back. You're gonna lift it all the way up. And hands come to heart center. Good. Stepping to the top of your mat, we're gonna take it back down. Inhale up. Swan dive. Inhale, hands to the shins, lift up. Exhale and fold. Step back to your plank position. Pause right here, set yourself up. Little tuck of that tailbone, belly button to spine. Then we shoot the shoulders forward in front of the wrists, tucking the elbows in by the sides. Just lower halfway. Chaturanga hover. Tops of the feet down, press those hips through to upward facing dog. Curl the toes under, hips lift up and back, downward dog. Right leg lifts. Let's step that right foot through between the hands. We're gonna come all the way up into our crescent lunge. So in the crescent lunge, we're gonna keep that front knee directly over the ankle. We're gonna extend through the back leg, really engaging through that quadricep and then pressing through the heel. Little tuck of that tailbone here and sink a little bit deeper. Yes, beautiful. All right, extend those arms out in front and take that left arm and twist it open. Good. Drop that back arm and lift the front. Take the hands back down to frame that front foot. We're gonna take that right leg, step it back, threading it under the left, moving the right hand to center As you rotate open to side plank, think about turning that bottom hip up, extending nice and tall. Take it back down. Reach that right leg up. Long, long, long into that three-legged dog. Now pull it through as you come forward to plank. Shift those shoulders forward. Pull the knee in. And now we're gonna pulse. Lift it up to the chest. Lift, 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 lift. Excellent core work here. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reach it back. Start to turn those hips open to stack, bending that top leg, pressing through the heel, opening up through the hip. Take it back through center and pull that right heel in by the groin, everybody's favorite as we come into pigeon. Walk those hands back by the hips, shoulders are back, squaring those hips so you're not falling to one side or the other, and then we can walk it out. Option to stay on those elbows, or if you'd like, you can fold it forward. And walk it back up. Send that right leg back and drop it down. Left leg lifts. Send that foot through, coming all the way up to our crescent lunge. Again, shoulders are back, little tuck as you press through the back heel, sinking a little deeper. Arms in front, twist that right arm open. And let's drop the back arm and lift the front. Hands cartwheel down to frame that foot. Take that left foot, thread it under the right. Start to turn open into your side plank. Again, think about that bottom hip turning up towards the ceiling, lifting nice and high. Take it back through center. Lift that left leg up. Pull that left knee into the chest, and let's pump it out. Lift and lift and lift and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Take that left heel coming in by the groin. Let's come right into your pigeon to finish us off for the day. Opening that left knee out, hands back by the hips. And then we fold forward without falling into one side or the other. Enjoying a few breaths here. So if you'd like to extend this workout, you could always do this same sequence one more time and get a full workout in. And let's press it up. Thank you so much for joining us today for our Power Yoga segment. We do have Power Yoga classes here at the BCC Fitness and Aquatic Center, as well as a variety of other types of yoga classes. So come check us out at bccfitness.com or anywhere on Instagram or Facebook.
we've got a whole new way to watch TV. Introducing Merge TV from ATMC. It's your ATMC cable TV package delivered over the internet to your favorite streaming device without cable box fees. Plus, you get great features like cloud DVR storage, jump back to the beginning of a show with Start Over, and look back up to 72 hours. You can even personalize TV viewing choices for the whole family, all from the local company you know and trust, ATMC. It's the new way to watch. Merge TV from ATMC.